Hey everyone, Lone Wolf Jai here, and well, other than doing, well, aside from, well, no, actually, instead of doing my usual Lost Belt 4 playthrough, which hopefully I'm almost done with on that one, then get into Lost Belt 5, they have announced that starting tomorrow, going into maintenance tonight for it, we're going to be getting the new Valentine's event, which will feature the new 5-star archer, Sei Shonagun. Which basically is the one that launched a lot of memes with how it ends. If you don't know, then look it up. Look up her noble phantasm. You'll see why. Anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at first of all. Okay, there's a bunch of stuff that was missing. Okay, the February exchange ticket will feature Arrowhead of Malice, Great Knight Medal, and Stake of Wailing Knight. Arrowhead of Malice. Okay, those are actually, I could use some of those. Night medals and stakes I'm okay with. Chinese New Year campaign. Okay, you got the login bonus. Okay, you got 10 Saint Quartz coming. So yeah, there's that. Increased data transfer due to limited time event bound. Okay, increased data transfer. Okay. Oh, okay. So they're expecting a large overflow of people coming in. Okay, the pickup summon. It will feature, Sei Shonagun. Others will be for a daily lineup will be Altera, Artodia, Orion, regular Orion, not Super Orion, Lance Artodia, Radamonte, Europa, Anastasia, Osaka Behime, Florence Nightingale, Sithanai, Marie Antoinette, and Queen of Sheba. The second one will feature, again, Sei Shonagun, Mordred, Francis Drake, Queen Mev, Quetzalcoatl, Scheherazade, Castle Nightless City, Tamamo Caster, Xuanzong Sanzong, Jack the Ripper, John Dark Ruler, and Jinako. Limited time captains, you have Chocolate Heaven, Queen's Dream, and Midnight Fever. Yeah, that's a bunch of stuff. Okay, so we have this is Sei and the various CEs. So that's the lineup right there. It's gonna be expected. And this one's Chocolate Heaven. I have no idea who's on that cover. Who's on that? Increase quick card effectiveness by 10, MP strength by 10, MP gain by 15. Increase fan of all nighters per drop by the event. That's the fan of all nighters right there. Then you got Queen's Dream. That looks like what's her face? Lakshmi Bai. Increase girl strength, buff success rate, and amount Tamari of gathering. And then you've got, it looks like Charlotte on that one. Midnight Fever, increase MP strength by 5, HP recovery by 5, pain wheel encounters drop by 1. Okay, and then of course you have Sei Shonagun. She is a 5-star archer with a max attack of 12,218, max hit points of 12,965. The emotional engine full drive is it's an it's an AOE quick type noble phantasm. And then you have her right there. The wait's over, Chanmaz. You and I will make the best Valentine's Day ever. Sei Shonagun's father was Kiyohara no Motosuke, one of the scholars of the 5 men of the pair chamber, who helped to compile the Kundoku, Japanese reading of Chinese characters, version of Manyoshu. Manyoshu Waka poem anthology. She is a woman of outstanding intellect whose forward behavior, some would say unorthodox, made her stand out in the male-dominated society of her lifetime. She faithfully served Empress Teishi, consort of Emperor Ichijo, until the empress's death. The many prose writings Sei Shonagun wrote in an offering to Empress Teishi, where they are collected to become Makura no Soshi, the pillow book. Okay, and there's what I'm talking about. Basically, with the end of the Noel Phantasm is like this. She does the double peace sign with a facial expression. They made that with so many other servants. People made that with so many other servants. Okay, Battle Sprite Noel Phantasm animation renewal for Marie Antoinette. And then of course you have Altera, Artodia, Saber Artodia, Orion, that version of Orion, not Super Orion. Lance Artodia. Here's the thing. I might try for Lance Artodia because I have her at NP1, and I might do it for NP2, but I'm gonna see if I can try for Sei, for the most part. Bradamante, I already got her. I already got these characters. Her I pulled fairly quickly back on the Orion, the Lost Belt 5 banner. Anastasia, back when I got her, and Banner. Also, like Behemia, she's common. I mean, all these characters are common. Nightingale. Nowadays, whenever I see Nightingale, I think of May from Honkai. By the way, I'm gonna end this video. When I end this video, I'm gonna talk a little bit about that. Then you got Seathanai, Mordred, I have her MP5, and Francis Drake. Oh, and Mev, Cats, Scheherazade, Tomo, she's MP5, Sanzong, Jack, she's MP5, Jean, MP5. This one I don't have. I never got Jinako. Okay. And then there are no phantasms. Yeah. Okay. So that's... Oh, hold on. Let's go back all the way down here. Okay, let's talk about the event itself. Okay. Okay, now here's the thing. If I remember correctly, last year's Valentine's Day centered around, of course, book writing. And it's doing the same thing this year, or something similar to that. But you see, last year the main focus was Murasaki Shikabu. Then there's this year it's Sei Shonagun. Both are well-known writers from ancient Japan. Valentine's Day is a cruel holiday. Those who receive no chocolates are labeled as unattractive or unpopular. Not true. And so become the target of much ridicule. That much is true. Is being unpopular really such a crime? Is not the popular ones who should be hated and treated as inners? Won't somebody just give me some chocolates? As the cruel punishment of Valentine's Day hangs over the heads of those who have no chocolate to their name, a sparkling girl with love in her heart and an unpopular bearded man scurry about in search of chocolate. Happy Valentine. Okay, that's the overview. And of course, you have the story. How to play the event. Challenge event quest to collect sparkle points and event items. Sparkle points, of course, do various. Collect 3 times charge through sparkle points rewards. You have, okay, the lock-on surprise chocolates, friend chocolate, specially made chocolate obtained during Valentine's 2022. On not so ordinary Valentines, give these to your friends to express your gratitude. And exchange a lock-on chocolate or a surprise chocolate for a special Valentine's craft essence from a servant you hold. Eastern's Valentine scene will be fully voiced. Yeah, they started doing this last year, which was, to me, was great. You can actually hear. I mean, for example, person who voices person who voices a character in this also voices my favorite character in Honkai, Aoi Yuki. She voices Shuten Doji and what's her name? Okita. She also voices Rita Roseweiss in Honkai, my favorite character. And honestly, I would like to say it like this: if you take how I would say how the manner that Shuten speaks in, and use the voice the type of voice that Okita has, you got Rita. When I said earlier about Nightingale, that's Miyuki Sawashiro. She voices May. Durandal, Altera. No, okay, no, sorry, Durandal, Mamiko Noto. She voices Skahawk, Altera, Scotty, Brynhilder, and one I just recently found out, Asakami Fujino. I didn't know that she voiced Asakami Fujino. I'm like, holy shoot, because when she does that, she basically screams, and I'm like, okay, I've never really heard Durandal scream. She's normally like very composed, and it's one of the reasons why she's my second favorite character in Honkai. Anyway, let's move further on. Also, I found out that Gilgamesh is voiced by Siegfried, and Napoleon is voiced by Walt. So we got the main quest selection, the schedule. Of course, we know if you did this event the last year, the year before, whatever, you know about the surprise chocolate lock-on chocolate. Surprise chocolate, it's basically a random character, a random person. You do it. Lock-on, it's whoever you don't have for. Send friend chocolates to your friend masters. This is something different. Take the friend chocolates and send them to your to whoever you have on your friends list. I've got my friends list full, so that's about, I think that's like 96 or 97 I can send. Upon logging, the recipient master gets 200 friend points. After clearing the quest, you get 10 mana prisms, which is actually pretty good. Sparkle points rewards. Okay, various things. It's a point ladder thing. Instant strategies. With Sei Shonagun, your attack strength is increased by 100%. Bomb points gained by 50%. With the this is, I think, the event limited craft essence and ending love. Sparkle points increases. And then there's these older ones you can use. I think I have a good chunk. I think I have some of them. I think the others I just went, fuck it. CE bombed them. Of course, equip these with other characters. Item exchange. You have for the fans. You have knitting love, 1 copy, 2 copies, 3 copies. I don't know about the other 2 copies. I think at least one or maybe both of the other copies in the on the ladder. So yeah. Then of course you have the event roar command codes. Wisteria, Scented Lady of the Court. I think that looks like Shikubu. Apply 20% special attack demonic effect to the engraved card. It's okay. Lamp of the Jin. Looks like burn to a single enemy. Gain 2 crit stars when the engraved card is used to attack. I think that's based around Scheherazade. Himeji bat. Of course, if it's a bat, you know, I'd automatically think it's a Sakami Hime. Remove 1 critical strength up state for 1 enemy. That's really, and recover 1 hit point for yourself when the great card is used to attack. Okay, that's pretty situational. Okay, Battle Strike Noah Phantasm animation renewal for 2 servants. Marie Antoinette and Julius Caesar. Okay. Rank up quest for 2 servants. Marie Antoinette and Julius Caesar. Marie Antoinette has her royal melody. Siren Song is changed to royal melody. Chance to inflict charm to 1 enemy. Increase attack for 3 turns for all allies. So in other words, it's a charm and a charisma. Pretty good. Julius Caesar upgrades Croatia Morse. Increased buff chance. Increases the chance when your MP is low, 1 turn, and high chance to increase attack. Apply again if successful up to a maximum of 5 times. For yourself added, and deal significant damage to a single enemy strengthened. New feature unlocked. Okay. The following changes have introduced. Multiple copies of the same Valentine's gift craft can be held. Icon to add to Valentine's gifts, craft essence. Okay. And of course, that's all for that. So this looks like it's your standard event. I mean, honestly, for now until I would say summer, the events are going to be kind of hit or miss. This one is a little bit in between. I mean, I do all the events. I'm gonna wait until I get more Saint Courts to do to roll for Sei. As you know, I'm still saving for my vacation, so yeah, there's that. But for now, that's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna talk about. Until next time, this is Love Jazz saying thank you all for watching. Oh, hold on. Honkai news. If you watch my Honkai videos, first of all, if you're one of the 1.1 thousand people that have watched my recent reaction, the one when I reacted to the auto apocalypse video, thank you. Seriously, thank you. I don't really get very many views on my videos. I'm like low end of the totem pole here on YouTube, and I thank everyone that watches my videos. Also, as you remember, last Sunday I posted a video where I rallied everyone to go help support Matt is Playing and Matt Plays. That actually turned out pretty well because he got an overwhelming amount of support from fellow captains. Okay? If you're one of those people that went over to him and you know, encouraged him and helped him in some way, shape, or form, thank you. Okay? Also, as a result of that, I am going to be posting 3 Honkai Chapter 20 playthrough videos this weekend. So, until next time, this is Lowell Jazz saying thank you all for watching. Take care of yourselves.